So yesterday after court, I get home and I come out to the ditch and I bring a rake and a shovel and some, herbicide, and I'm cleaning it out because there's all kinds of weeds in it. Been needing to clean it out. Um, and just haven't done it. So um, a lot of weeds and a lot of flower. Some of this lantana's coming up in it, and I'm just pulling it up and spraying what I can, cleaning it out. And so, I'm not bothering him. I have on my body cam. I have to wear it all the time now when I'm outside. And at 11:47, he goes and gets his lawnmower, which is his normal pattern, and comes directly to where I'm at. Now, if he tells the police and the court system that I'm harassing him, but if someone was harassing me, would I go and get my things or get my lawnmower and come directly? The elderly woman, she's 92, she comes out and talks to me for a minute. Would I go and get my lawnmower and go directly to where that person is that's harassing me, just to be right beside them? Because that's what he does. He makes a beeline to where I'm at and starts staring and stuff. Now for the 45 minutes that before he gets his lawnmower and comes out, I can hear him. It appears that he's on the phone with Sammy Fears, and Sammy Fears is right up in here talking really loud the whole time I'm in the ditch. And he's a freak. He's got his wife in the house, and he's watching me in the ditch. He's just creepy. And so Sammy Fears is about a 400-pound black man that lives up here. And so it appears that they sit there and discuss me. But watch him. He's looking. He's looking. I mean, it's very discreet, but he's looking out from underneath his hat at me. He stops and looks, see what I'm doing. He's just so nosy. I'm harassing him, though. But he's just subtly looking down at where I'm at. Very subtly. See, he's looking down there. With each turn that he comes down this way, he's subtly watching me. I mean, just creeping on me, just stalking me. Because he could he could have cut his grass any other time, but he waits until I'm in a position where he can be right next to me and then runs out to do it. Because, I mean, he's had little yellow flowers growed up to your knees for 2 weeks where he left some of it uncut. He was just waiting for an opportunity when I was outside to come and do it. And he says that I watch him, got all these cameras on him, and that I'm stalking him. No, what I'm doing is my cameras, because of things coming up vandalized in my yard, and me feeling like he'd been in my yard and over my fence, because I've had a camera vandalized 3 times that would show him coming out the back door on his back porch harassing me. He gets down behind the lattice. He's put some mirror glass up there so that he can stand behind it. But he says things. Everybody looks at people. That's fine. Keep your mouth shut. Leave me alone. That's what normal people do. Or they say, hey, how you doing? The weather's nice, whatever. But not him. He gets behind it and starts growling and saying things, you're a slut, you're a loser, stuff like that. I mean, he's harassing. Huh, 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 huh. His psychotic laugh, weirdo laugh. See, he's looking down there. If I was harassing him, then why would you go and get your lawnmower and be right next to you and to me and be staring down at me, trying to provoke an incident? Why? See, I'm not harassing him. I come out my yard, I leave him alone. I never speak to this man. And if I never spoke to him again, it would be too soon. I don't want anything to do with him because he does not respect other people's property. He doesn't respect other people's emotional boundaries, their physical boundaries, like this fence. You know, he has shown all kinds of disrespect for anybody's just personal welfare. You know, everybody's got a right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness in their own yard. And he has tried to keep me from even coming out my own yard by trying to intimidate and alarm and annoy every time I come outside. I mean, when I show this kind of stuff to just normal women, young girls, they're all like, that's creepy. I wouldn't want some man watching me all the time. That's a normal response. Any reasonable person would be alarmed by his weirdness. Any normal person would feel just nauseated to think that some pervert is watching them all the time. I had a young girl tell me that the other day that was a nursing student at Starbucks. She said, when I showed her this stuff, she said, I wouldn't want somebody just watching me all the time. That would be awful. I wouldn't want a man to think that a man was watching me all the time, is what she said. See? He lingers to watch me. He's an extremely nosy man that cannot turn it off. He was never, I don't know, he was never taught to evidently suppress any of his impulses. He was never taught self-control. He was just spoiled because he was the only boy and probably just pampered and petted because he has no respect for other people's privacy. See, he had a thing in there. He's got a mulching lawnmower, and he had a thing in there. See, he's still watching me. Where he opens it up so that he can throw it out. See, he's watching me. I mean, I noticed him through the trees and, you know, trying to get a good look at me and stuff. And I just ignored him. I mean, that's all I could do is just ignore him, keep my head down, and continue to do what I was doing and just try not to pay attention to him. You know, I kept my eye on him because you can't trust this guy. I mean, he complains to the police and all that I have cameras on him, watch his every move, la 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 la. You got to because of everything that he has done. Throwing stuff in my yard, throwing sticks and rocks and glass and cans and candy wrappers that say Kit Kat and wiener hot dog package, you know, just stuff like that he has done. I have, you know, my name is Kathy, and so he Kit Kat, you know, just different little things that he sends subtle messages by, and trash and plastic and you name it. He's thrown all kinds of things in my yard, rocks on my roof. Yes, you have to watch him 24/7 or he'll be doing something crazy because he does drugs. He drinks every day. He drinks about a case of a day and does prescription drugs, and historically he did street drugs. So, I mean, I've known him since I was 14. So, the only reason I watch him is because if you don't watch him, he might be doing something, and this is what the cameras is for, is to try to catch him and prove what he's doing. So, yes, I watch him like a hawk. So, later on in the afternoon, he leaves. So here he comes, he returns, But watch this. He's got a privacy fence right there. And he usually pulls behind it. I've got a privacy fence down here. I don't have as much as I want. I want to put another piece up. But watch this. Normal people would park behind their privacy fence because they want privacy. But this is the man that I'm harassing. He claims that I'm harassing him. So after he pulls in, he sits there a minute, thinks about it, and then parks outside of his privacy fence so that he can be nosy and intimidating and, you know, see me in my car. This is the day of court when he's told them that I harass him. But here he is parking outside of his privacy fence to be annoying. That is his, this is what this man lives for, is to be annoying. I mean, that's all he's got, is to try. I mean, he doesn't have a life. His life focuses on me. The only reason I have cameras is not because I focus on him, because I'm gone all the time. I actually have a life, but it's so that, I can prove the things that he's doing. So yes, he has to be watched like a hawk, because if not, he'll be doing something stupid. But if I was being harassed by somebody, I would get behind my privacy fence and want to be away from that person, but not him. See? But he claims that I'm harassing him, but he's the one that's initiating and instigating unwanted and uninvited contact with me.